Hey everybody, how's it going? Christian from Treasure Town here, and today we're going to be doing a $25 hunt of pennies, hoping to find some wheats, maybe an Indian head cent, and I'd love to get some errors or something of that sort. But we'll go through and I'll update you as I find things. We got about 10 wheats in our last box, but 40 in the box before that, so if we could get somewhere between those numbers or more, I would be pretty happy. And after 4 rolls, we don't have any Wheaties, but we did get a cool older Canadian cent, so we'll see what date. And it is a 1958, so that would be a wheat penny if it were American in that date. And we also had a 2009 Lincoln cent, but let's see what else we can get. And thankfully, what else will include a Wheatie? This is a very spotty one, but it's a 1951, and the condition impairment kind of carries over onto the back, but if we could get, at this rate, we're at 10 Wheaties per box, so hopefully it'll tick up a little bit in the next couple of rolls. And I'm excited about this roll. It's our 10th roll in, and we got a wheat cent, and I haven't seen the front yet, which is in 1957, so that's not in too good condition. But then if you look over here, we got our first pre-1940 Wheatie of the batch, and those are more rare, a little bit harder to come by, so I'm pretty glad that we were able to at least get one in this box so far. And this feels great. So we've got a 2009, a Canadian, and then another one to reveal on camera, and we'll see what it is. 1958, so that's the last year that wheat pennies were produced, but it kind of matches this Canadian 1958 cent pretty well also. And there are 5 interesting coins in this one. There are 3 regular looking Canadian cents, and I haven't seen the back of this Canadian one. 1963, so a little bit older. That's cool. And then we also got a 1944 World War II era wheat cent in really bad condition, but always check if your 1944 isn't zinc. If it is a zinc steel penny, it'd be worth a lot of money. We are now 15 rolls into the box with another reveal to check out here, and it is a 1956, so at this point we've got a 56, 57, 58 kind of sequence, in addition to that 44, 37, and then the Canadian finds, so that's pretty cool. But I always check for the BIE error. I may have released a video on it recently, but it hasn't been present on any of the recent coins we've found coin roll hunting. And this roll seems pretty exciting. We got a gold 1970D, gold plated that is. This is not real, but I plan on making a video about gold plated and silver plated pennies in the future. And then the more exciting find is something I haven't seen the front of yet, but it is a 1900s. I was thinking in my mind, is it a 1909 VDB? It's not, but we'll see what the front is. And it's a 1957 AU coin. It's got a lot of luster, which you don't always see too often, so that's a pretty cool find. Great pickup. And this find is pretty neat. I know Ryan from Quinn's Coins really likes these, but the 1967 anniversary Canadian penny. So we've gotten a ton of those Canadians in this box for some reason. Feels like a box from Michigan or Vermont or something like that, but got some good smattering of wheats as well, so can't complain. So we had a couple of rolls where we weren't really finding much, but on our 29th roll we found a 1940, a little bit dinged up. The rim, has some damage, but it's still a Wheatie. In the very next roll, we have 3 interesting finds coming out of it. A Canadian cent, but then we have 2 face-up 40 or 50 coins, a 58D, and another 1940, but those are welcome to our section of things that we're going to show off at the end. So we've got 2 finds, and both are reveals and some pretty cool stuff. This one looks a little bit worn. My prediction is going to be 42. And this is a 1952D, so I was off on that, but I have no idea how to predict this. I think this is a King George VI, and 1951, so I haven't found one of these in a while. A little rim damage over there, and not a super pretty coin, but hey, that's the oldest Canadian coin that I've found in quite a long time. Best being the 1932. I found this about 5 years ago before I made penny videos on YouTube, and I found a 32. And this box seems to be turning out pretty well. Very next roll, another reveal, kind of damaged over there, but a 57D, so can't complain. And how about this for a find? Hadn't seen anything like this in ever, pretty much, because this is a machine wrapped roll that I'm going through, and we got a dime here, 2000p. Maybe it's because of that nick in the rim. Whatever reason, we got it, and then 2 of the 98% copper Canadian cents. One more roll and another penny to flip. We have 10 left. This is a 1950D, so there's been a lot of Denver stuff, lots of from Colorado Mint, but I'm not sure about the count, but it's pretty good so far, so I'm really happy with this box overall. Plus we got the gold coin and a dime, so pretty crazy. And in this roll with 7 after this, we had a 1957D, so I think we've gotten some of those already, but I'll take it. Definitely better than your Shield or Lincoln Memorial cent. So I was saying that what does this box not have earlier, and I forgot, outside of Indian head cent pennies, that we had not found a non-Canadian foreign. So let's cross that off the list. A 2015 G 2 cent euro coin. So this roll had nothing, but basically I put coins into the box, you know, when I'm done sorting them, and when I was putting it back, I noticed something that looked, you know, it caught my eye, and it was a 1956D penny. So that must have been one of the past few rolls, but now we've got it and pulled it out. Good reminder to maybe double check or just sort carefully. And if you are tired of finding non-Canadian foreigns, I'm sorry, we got a 1999 2 cent as well from the European Union, 1971 Canadian cent, and then this one, which we'll have to reveal. And the answer is 1946. That's what this is. Very neat. And this is going to make for one of the most interesting recaps in recent history. So we had 2 2-cent coins, let me try to get that to focus a little bit better. We had a 1970D gold-plated coin, 2000p dime, 2 2009s, a 1967 centennial cent from Canada. We had quite a variety of these Canadian coins. Let's focus that a little bit better as well. So we've got 14 total, so that's in addition to that, and then we had 3 more, a King George VI, I think, then a 63 and a 58 as well, so pretty good on that front. And then we also did pretty well on the wheat pennies over here. Let me get a quick count here, forgot to do that. So 16 total, very good box, and that's, you know, regardless or not regarding the other cool finds along the way. 50D, 51, we had a 52D, a couple 56s here, 2 57s, and a 57D, and then a 58 and 58D, and then 4 from the 40s and 1 from before the 40s, so 2 1940, or 3, excuse me. Nope, 2 1940, a 1946, a 44, and a 37, and then we get to our cool uncirculated or about uncirculated find here, the 1957. Thanks for watching the video. If you haven't already, I'd encourage you to like, comment, and subscribe, and stay in contact with me on my Instagram, TreasureTownYT, Facebook, TreasureTown, or my website, treasuretownyt.com. And I love receiving packages from you guys. I'll unbox them in a video once I get enough, and my address for that is TreasureTown, P.O. Box 201, Greenwich, Connecticut, 06836. So I'll see you on some of my other videos.